in business and in sport, we often get fixated in the short term on the last result or on the next game or on the next competition. And it's often easy to lose sight of the bigger picture, when in reality, real change and real innovation takes time and it takes discipline. I'm Kearnan Myall, Performance Director for GB Snowsport. So I never skied until I started working for GB Snowsport. My background is professional rugby. I grew up in Huddersfield and never went skiing as a young lad, but I played a lot of rugby league, and then that morphed into rugby union as I got a bit older, and spent 17 years playing in the Premiership. I retired in 2019 and then made the move over to snow sports, which most people find quite curious and interesting. One of the ways I think I've been able to be innovative in this role is that I've come into GB Snow Sports from rugby with a fresh set of eyes. And I think naturally when I look at problems or challenges or tasks, I will look at what's been done before, and then I'll naturally think of ways to improve it and ways to do things differently. We innovate across the board, and it's everything from things like material sciences, so working with universities or with Formula One teams to produce novel equipment. So whether that's a race suit or whether it's a pair of bindings for a snowboard or whether it's a sit ski for some of our Paralympic athletes, we're able to draw upon the structures and the intellectual abilities that we have as a nation. So when I first retired from rugby in 2019, I went pretty much straight to Oxford and started researching at the Department of Psychiatry the relationship between mental health and performance in initially professional rugby players, but then I broadened that out to all athletes, and I published 2 pieces of research so far. And then my third PhD project has been a mindfulness-based intervention, so psychological skills training for our Moguls Olympic ski team. Within the University of Oxford, in our department, we have what's called an OPM MEG device. So this is a superconducting quantum inference device that you place on your head, and it measures your brain as if it's a quantum computer. So in the future, my goal is to work with athletes and these devices and to set apart our abilities to measure psychological states. Sport naturally leads itself to innovation, because if you want to succeed and you want to improve, you have to do things differently. And I think that applies directly to business as well. And businesses that want to grow and want to achieve new things and want to set new boundaries need to be innovative in their behaviors also. And that means thinking differently. That means looking at the challenges that you have and trying to make improvements on those, understanding that really small 1% improvements each day or each week are going to accrue and compound to big changes in the long term.